In the future, we choose our path to what career we want to pursue, and our passion is one of the factors that influence our choice. Sometimes, many people say that ikaw ani, ang iyan ka mahimong kuan, mahimo kang kuan hindot, dakong sweldo ang kuan. But if you are not passionate of that career you pursue, you feel something is missing and you are less productive. In school, if you pursue a course that is away from your heart, you cannot feel, you cannot be a productive student. And then sometimes you tend to shift to another course. But if you have passion, if you love what is the path that you are into, you are very excited every day. I want to go to school because I love this, I love that. I want to go to school because I am aiming for a future that is guided by my passion. So, dear Petrosinians, never let other people influence you. Never let money or income in the future to influence you. But let passion to influence you. Because doing what you are passionate about is a way of life. You will become a productive one. You will become a professional, not only in paper, but in value within. Because it is not just in your mind, but it is also in your heart. So passion in so many ways help us be productive and guide us in our future. It brings us the purpose in life that values our existence. So, dear Petrosinians, thank you and good afternoon.
Faculty, staff,
Patay sir. Play na yan.
hello to all Petrosinians, faculty,
Wala na ko sir.
and most especially to our beloved Dr. Walking Longinus. Good day. If I can read a lot of books in a week, but I have not digested its messages, I have not been educated. If I can write 30,000 words a month, but I have not known the reason why I wrote it, I have not been educated. If I can conduct 3 individual research projects with different approaches and designs at the same time, but I have not applied some ethical behavior, I have not been educated. If I can apply or deny multiple intelligences by Howard Gardner's theory, but I tend to suffer from Nina's Ubud, I have not been educated. Passion and education excellence. Education is not all about academics. It is not all about having high grades in each subject and maintaining it. Education is the basic need to develop an individual's character in many ways. That is why your intelligence varies from different learning styles where you probably excel. It includes visual spatial intelligence, verbal linguistic, logical mathematical, bodily kinesthetic, intrapersonal, interpersonal, musical, naturalist, and spiritual. Where do you think you belong? Here in Patronage Merit Development School, some awards are based on the 9 multiple intelligences. When I graduated here in PMDS, I got some awards that I can consider as trivial or a nice touch. There are some awards I got that says I am a verbal linguistic and bodily kinesthetic kind of learner. And in grade 11, I became the sociologist of the year. Now, you can see me here, and it is because of PMDS. And this school is indeed a window of many opportunities. Let's go back to the 9 multiple intelligences and allow me to tackle each of the learning styles. The first one is verbal linguistic intelligence. It is a well-developed verbal skills and sensitivity to the sounds, meanings, and rhythms of words. If you love listening, speaking, writing, and teaching, then you are a future poet, journalist, writer, teacher, lawyer, politician, translator. You are under verbal linguistic intelligence. The next one is mathematical logical intelligence. It is the ability to think conceptually and abstractly and the capacity to discern logical and numerical patterns. These learners are expected to do solving problems and equations, and they also love to perform experiments. They are the future scientists, engineers, accountants, mathematicians. Are you one of them? Musical intelligence. It is the ability to produce and appreciate rhythm, pitch, and timbre. And if you love singing, playing instruments, composing music, then you are a musical learner even if you are out of tune, as long as you love music. Visual spatial intelligence. It is the capacity to think in images and pictures, to visualize accurately and abstractly. Some skills under this learning style are puzzle building, painting, constructing, fixing, designing objects. Your future careers would be sculptor, artist, inventor, architect, mechanic, or even engineer. Let's proceed to the bodily kinesthetic intelligence. It is the ability to control one's body movements and to handle objects skillfully. If you see yourself on a dance floor or in a sports complex doing hands-on experiments, I bet you love to move it. Interpersonal intelligence. It is the capacity to detect and respond appropriately to the moods, motivations, and desires of others. If you like seeing from other perspectives, empathy, counseling, cooperating, you are an interpersonal learner or an extrovert. The next one is intrapersonal intelligence. It is the capacity to be self-aware and in tune with inner feelings, values, beliefs, and thinking processes. These are people who love to learn on their own. You have more time reflecting on yourself. You can probably see yourself as a researcher, theorist, or philosopher. Moving on, naturalistic intelligence. It is the ability to recognize and categorize plants, animals, and other objects in nature. You recognize one's connection to nature, apply science, the theory to life. The next one is existential intelligence. It is the sensitivity and capacity to tackle deep questions about human existence, such as the meaning of life, why do we die, and how do we get here. You are reflective and has deep thinking, beside abstract theories. These are the nine multiple intelligences. Find your strength now, and what is your passion? Passion is defined as a strong feeling and enthusiasm or interest. It is very cliche if I will share to you some flashback scenes of my life where I can see myself as a passionate person. But here we go. Aircraft. I am obsessed with aircraft since grade 1, and I want to become a pilot. And I cried when somebody told me in vernacular, "Dili ka mahimong pilot, kay pilot sa lugar ka kuto." But I am passionate regardless of my age. When I got the chance to join Prince and Princess, I always tell the organizer that my ambition is to become a pilot, and I am proud while walking on the aisle. In my high school life, I am not that sharp enough to join mind-blowing contests. I prefer literary contests and dancing competitions. I have this fleeting hope to blend independent frustration. When I am about to enter senior high, I cried again because my mother wanted me to pursue general academic strand, but on the contrary, I wanted to pursue science, technology, engineering, and mathematics strand because, as I said, I love aviation, and that is final. Thank God, I got some financial support coming from my aunties and uncles. They divided my financial needs, and I have to strive harder and excel to repay them, not just by attending, but also academically. So, I got the chance to pursue STEM strand. There was a time that I was so disappointed with myself. When we had our exam in media and information literacy, my teacher said that we will be exempted in finals if we got a passing score, but I got 34 out of 40. I need one right answer to make it 35, but I didn't make it. I still studied the next day to improve myself. Furthermore, I sometimes get in trouble when it comes to my English grammar. With the vocabulary I had, with the sentence construction I create, I easily get nervous in front of many people. But regardless of that, I still become a leader in our capstone project, in our analytics team. And one of the greatest achievements I got, it is when I became one of the delegates of PMDS to the second Senior Research Summit, and fortunately, I bear the palm. I got some awards when we came back here in the province, and it is so amazing looking yourself in the tarpaulin with the word congratulations on it. Now, I am also an aspiring author who wants to see my work in print. I have an ongoing dystopian science fiction story, and I want to pursue a fiction writing career, even if I am not that proud, but this is my passion. According to Paulo Coelho, if you are passionate about something, the universe will conspire to help you get it. A huge thank you to the people behind Patronage Bear Development School, to the teachers, and most especially Dr. Well A. Longinus for honing my skills and sharpening my saw. You are indeed a crackerjack, sir. I am one of the alumni of PMDS. Now, I am an incoming second-year college taking Bachelor of Science in Aircraft Maintenance Technology at Cebu Aeronautical Technical School. I am halfway through my dreams of becoming a pilot. I will maintain the aircraft and maneuver it soon because I think the sky needs me. So I am going to fly and take action. Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Passion is energy. You feel the power that comes from focusing on what excites you, what interests you based on your potentials. Educate yourself, improve yourself, and together we excel in different ways. This is Timothy Rob Istelia. Soar higher, shine brighter. Thank you for listening and have a good day ahead. Patriots. Hello to all Patriots faculty.
Dr. Romel Luminous, co-speakers, viewers, teachers, paid Brazilians, good afternoon. Doing what we are passionate about is also doing what we want to do in our lives and shows how we want to live our lives.
To all Patriots, faculty, staff, alumni, and to our respected school director, Dr. Roel A. Longinas. Good day. I am very pleased to be speaking with you all today as I am to be part of this great moment. I'd like to draw your attention for a few minutes as I share to you how important this day is. Regardless to its diverse process, you have conquered all the hindrances because of teachers' guidance at patronage of Marian Development School. Moreover, we all know that Patriots are globally competent when it comes to research because they make an emphasis, priority, and value for its importance. Research. What is research, my dear Patriots? It is the creation of new knowledge in a new and creative way so as to regenerate new concepts, understandings, methodology, and gain more experiences. It is a discovery of the hidden truth, also known as search for knowledge, an investigation of finding solutions to scientific and social problems through objective and systematic analysis. My passion based on learning through research provides several reasons as why doing research is essential, including satisfies your own curiosity, to build up your expert knowledge, to prove if it is true or not, and lastly, to understand various things. As for today, I will share to you one of my experiences to the previous years and how I earned my passion based on learning through research. In the 4th year of high school, I was so afraid and nervous when I heard the word research because I never experienced it before and I'm completely clueless about it. Honestly, I really hate research last time because it has a complicated process. When I moved at patronage of Marian Development School, the knowledge and experience I had gained last year enhanced because in a research subject, they chose me as a leader in our group since I had a few experience on research. All I did is for the requirements in the first place. After a few weeks of process, I realized that it is not bad at all. The more I read, the more I get curious. The more I get curious, the more I search for it. The more I search, the more I learn and discover new things. According to Zora Neale Hurston, research is a formalized curiosity. So it is true. It is really poking me and prying with purpose. The thrill and excitement of the results were boiling inside me. A few weeks ago, all I cared about was to get the result. Now, I want to know how it is being done. According to Dr. Nick Ahmed Nizam, it is important to get the results from your experiment, but the most important is the process in getting the results. My skills, will, and desire on doing research is getting stronger. Because of it, I help the other groups on their study to guide them and gain more knowledge and experience as well. In the next year, I was awarded as one of the best oral presenter in poster and practical research subject. I was so happy, proud, and thankful to God because it was my first time to gain that kind of achievement. Seeing myself in the tarpaulin being recognized by the people was one of my best experiences in research. Here are a few things I want to tell you about research. When you start to get curious, you'll find a way to get the thing that you want. Then, you will discover new things. Next, you will make an experiment if it is true or not. Once the results are revealed, you will share your expert knowledge and experiences to the people. Lastly, the people you share with will start to be curious as well, and repeat its cycle. That is why these buildings, appliances, gadgets were developed and evolved because of research. Learning research is not bad at all. There are several reasons why you should learn and love research, including it provides an opportunity to learn new things. 2, it provides you a chance to work with different people. Working with people helps to develop collaboration skills and social interactions. 3, it allows you to pursue your interests. 4, it provides the chance to have shared experiences. One of my favorite parts of doing research was hearing out people's story. Like, how do you conduct this research? What or who are your inspiration in this study? Lastly, you get to celebrate with your mates when you're done. Every hard work deserves a good celebration. As I end my humble speech, I want to thank the patronage of Merit Development School, especially to our school director, Dr. ALUMNI, for guiding us on doing research and giving me a strong desire to learn. Your kind gesture is deeply appreciated. Be curious, be honest, be systematic, be logical. Once again, this is Bradley Morgan speaking. Soar higher, shine brighter, Patrocinians.
A pleasant afternoon, Pater students. This day marks the end of our virtual learning session together with our fellow Pater students or alumni students, John Eric Mendez. This topic, doing what you are passionate about. Timothy Robert Estrella with this topic, passion for education excellence. And Bradley Marcant Bilandiano with this topic, passion-based learning research. Again, all of these topics leads to the theme passion, purpose, and pathways. Reflections in educational resilience. Today's session is all about passion. I know that we all undergo an age where we found our passion. However, most people nowadays end up giving up on their true passions for more material things, such as money, nice house, good food, and comfortable life. What they do not know, however, is that if we follow and achieve our dreams, these material needs may come to us eventually, and that these things themselves are temporary, while the satisfaction gained from fulfilling our potential is eternal. Many factors in life may make it difficult to pursue our passions. People may mock us, but inner fulfillment can only be achieved by ignoring all these hurdles and following our passions with resilience. To find true satisfaction in the world, we have to stay true to ourselves and develop resilience to handle the difficulties the world set for us. For the span of 3 days, our learning session focuses on one thing: building resilience, and the topics passion, purpose, and pathways are one of the key factors in building resilience. Let us take a recap. The COVID-19 pandemic took the world by surprise as we look back at 2019 where everything has stopped. Projects, research, moving up ceremonies have been delayed, workplaces closed, and schools shut down. The world seems to have the ground to a halt because of the novel coronavirus. It has truly been a rough year for us students and teachers to suddenly adjust to a new learning system. All of us here had experienced troubles, and maybe the past year is way tougher than most of our past troubles. That's where resilience came in. Resilience is what gives people the psychological strength to cope with stress and hardship. It is the mental supply of strength that people are able to call on in times of need, to carry them through without falling apart. Psychologists believe that resilient individuals are better able to handle adversity and rebuild their lives after a struggle. Great resilience! We are so lucky to be a part of the virtual learning session together with our fellow alumni students with the theme of passion, purpose, and pathways. Reflections in education resilience. So, I will end this short synopsis with a quote. Just remember that sometimes in life, going through rough roads will build yourself better than the easier one. Good afternoon and have a great day ahead. Soar higher and shine brighter, Pater Simmons.
Good afternoon, everyone. Allow me to interlude a personal anecdote of mine. I have always thought about what I would do in my life and how I would go about it. My main goals were simple. Do my best in school, get a job, and save up enough money to be considered financially stable. I have always wanted to be able to thank and give back to my parents for raising me to be who I am today by being able to get somewhere in life. But being the eldest sibling in the family is quite an amount of pressure pushed down my shoulders. A kind of pressure not given to me from my family, but given to me by myself. I have always been the type to overthink and overlook multiple things, but that has never made me lose sight of my goal, my passion, to be able to simply make it in life. Being passionate about having flying colors in school is not for some people. Some just want to barely graduate so they can move on with their lives. However, being passionate about doing remarkable things in school is something we should all take into consideration. In my case, I am only passionate about being excellent in school because of my family. But you can be passionate for the outlet of which opportunities arise from, the excellence of education. In PMDS, the majority of our label, as you may know, is all about research. Why, you may ask? Because research is what propels humanity forward. It's fueled by curiosity. We get curious, ask questions, and immerse ourselves in discovering everything there is to know. Learning is thriving. Without curiosity and research, progress would slow to a halt, and our lives as we know them would be completely different. Research also develops our critical thinking skills, gives us knowledge and learnings, and also provides us with information that we can apply for use in our daily life. Today's talk has highlighted the fact that doing what you are passionate about can work wonders. Being passionate about something makes it immeasurably more enjoyable. But do know that just because you are passionate about something does not mean that that is the only right path to take. And with that, I thank you all for listening and attending the third and final virtual learning session entitled Passion, Reflections on Education Resilience. I would also like to thank our speakers for today, Mr. John Eric Mendez, Mr. Timothy Robert Castelia, and Mr. Bradley Morcat Nadan. And special mention to Ms. Lovely Ann Palacio, who unfortunately was unable to attend. Thank you to our faculty and staff and everyone who played a role in making today's event possible. Soar higher, shine brighter, Patriots. God bless and take care.